This is getting to be a dang joke. I got a bunch of red wasps flying all in my little building where I'm keeping the bike. And it's freaking rained like every day. And this stays a puddle of water right here. It's finally receded down. I'm trying to push this freaking 500-pound bike. It don't look like much of a slope. I promise on this video it don't look like a slope, but it is definitely an uphill slope. And this freaking ground is soft. So I have to push the bike up this little slope, and I know it don't look like crap on video, but trust me, on soft dirt, that is getting to be a heck of a chore.
All right, you heifer.
Panniers. That's close. And they have started to pour my concrete, or get my concrete slab ready. My freaking garage to go in. And that's been about 2 weeks in the making. All I want to do is get out and go for a little short ride. I'm about threw my back out trying to get that thing up that little slope. Dadgum.
So our lovely female rider named CanadianMotoGal is her channel, and she posted this little question as, you know, are moto vloggers weird? And some of them said no, we're not, but I kind of think we've got to be. I'm going to vote yes, we are. At least some of us are, I know that for sure. I don't know if y'all follow her channel or not. If you don't, you certainly should. And I have made the comment, either to her or maybe to somebody else that had commented on there, that, you know, maybe bike riders are kind of weird too, or something to that effect anyway. And I was talking about, you know, it's kind of crazy because I ride a motorcycle, or scooter, or something on two wheels, pretty much as I can get away with. And yet we have a Volvo XC90, which we bought because it is like the safest vehicle on the road. So hey, whatever, you know. I think different degrees of moto vloggers maybe have some different level of weirdness, you know, because I mean some of us will actually sit out there and intentionally you know, try to capture traffic situations and stuff like that, and you know, we spend our time and our money and our gas to wear and tear and all, just trying to capture good video for people. So yeah, that's probably in and of itself kind of weird. I'll tell you another channel that might be a little on his own unique weird side is DanDanTheFireman. That old boy, he's a tough guy now. I kid you not, he's got to be a tough dude. He takes a Harley Sportster, and goes off-roading out in the desert with this thing. I mean, they've got like an inch of suspension travel to start with. I don't know, maybe 3 inches at the most if you're lucky. Jiminy Christmas. I was like, dude, man, get you, you know, a V-Strom or a dual sport, you know, something like that. Jeez. But I give him an A++ for his uniqueness. That is freaking awesome. To my knowledge, nobody else is doing that, and that is definitely unique on his part. So ooh, look at that deer. Look at the deer, look at the deer. Oh my gosh. There's one trying to come up, bring up the rear. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on, baby. Now on the back side, he want to come back. I tell y'all what, since I've mentioned a couple of channels, I want to mention another channel name. Somebody that y'all may or may not have seen yet, and this is really neat. The name of the channel is CoolKidSurvival. This young man is really neat to watch. He's a young, I don't know how old he's a teenager. I don't know how old he is, but he's a young teenager. But he is really putting up a pretty good little channel there on survival gear and stuff like that. And that's, you know, it's worth a go look see. He's got a pretty cool little channel going there. That cute little Fiat. Had the little stripes down the side of it. Man, it's a beautiful day. It's, I don't know, probably 65 degrees, somewhere in there. Been years since I've been on this road right here. I mean, it has been a while. Whoop. That's a heck of a bump. Just out for a joyous Sunday ride before I start my work week again. Yeah, I'm really digging my job, y'all. I mean, I told you in a video in the past about, you know, how the people are so great to work with, but the job itself is very, very enjoyable. I'll tell you this, it's a whole lot less stress and less demand on the spirit, for the lack of a better term. It's a lot more relaxed selling parts for lawnmowers and weed eaters and things like that than it is selling parts for ag division. You know, I mean, if you happen to not have a mandrel assembly in stock and you know, somebody has to wait 3 or 4 days more to mow their yard, you know, I want to have all the parts they could ever need, but you know, it's not just bad if they have to wait a while before they mow their yard. Yeah, like with you know, you got a farmer that's got a couple of 1,000 acres of crop, and you know, he needs a part for his combine, and you don't have that part, and it takes 4 or 5 days to get it, and then the rain sets in about the time the part gets in, and then he has to wait another 4 or 5 days for it to quit raining and to get dried up and one thing and another. And I mean, now, you know, his yield is dropping. He's losing time. You know, he needed those days to get that crop out. And, you know, it's ended up costing him thousands of dollars. And that puts a lot of... I wonder where that goes. You know, that puts a lot of stress on you. But, you know, if somebody has to wait a few days for lawnmower parts, it's an aggravation, but, you know, it's not going to cost them thousands of dollars if they don't get their yard mowed till next week. That's just the fact of it.
Walk with me, let me take you to a journey worthy of the best gift of life. Yeah, you heard me. It don't concern me, lose it all in the process. Nothing to lose, been broke down and jobless. Can you feel me? Raise up if you hear me. Honestly, sincerely, do I gotta speak more clearly? Passion, satisfaction, Lord of all, God, who I'm asking for the wisdom. Holy Spirit, give the peace, time to take action. Imagine that, I picture me in the devil's world. Lost souls in plain sight. Yeah,